In the midst of the wars in the Star Ages, lived some humanoids, who had a striking resemblance to mankind. We are suggesting many millions of years ago. That particular ancestral group was what would be described as the angel community. A humanoid is very similar to an hybrid that brings many roots, angels, and demons. In a more wider range, these names are just titles that is accepted in Earth, and isn't the actual depictions. However, it helps to classify certain characters relating to appearances. For farther perspectives of these titles would create a community. It is all that is important. Community and culture based by appearance. It is apprehended as an expression in the Star Ages. It was a period of time where words wasn't invented but only expressions. It was an early form of communication, what appears to be pleasant, and what appears to be foul or horror. All communications based by expressions, so when the title angel was used, it presented a community that is very pleasant through communication. These star beings from the very first cell, after their extensions from primes decided of communications and expressions, changing into forms that best suits they are characterized expressions. For the most common apprehensions and appearance of an angel would often fall under blonde hair, blue eyes, and pale skins, as well as white wings are regarded as the typical definitions. There are so many sources in which ideates different stories. Some are dark, some are light. We are referring to the true aspects of the agendas of an angel, and it isn't fairies with wings. It is a community of beings that are humanoids by appearance. They follow the same procedures like everything else of ancestry, and it is there we'd find certain traces of answers. By previous messages from a creation origins, one cell became multi-forms by extensions, for the purpose of self-evaluation, self-expression, and self-gratification. These three factors could create an infinite library by definitions and viewpoints, all based by purpose, because it was the purpose of an angel being and many other communities out there. The angel community began by a certain purpose through expressions of communications, from a starting appearance in which was the root to many. What we are suggesting is, the very basic form of an angel came from the dimensions of a cat, a dog, and a wolf. As we have touched, discussing a star being's appearance was closely accepted as animals. Now regarding to that certain discovery, thousands to millions of years has passed and you'd get your very first Homo sapien living being. What we are implying is that the very first angel kingdom of cats and dogs gave birth to the first human appearance, many millions of years ago. It never began on Earth in the centuries of man. This discoveries could raise long debates. hard to apprehend, and swallow, although there are evidence that spreads to light. A dog is a man's greatest friend.